A 300-pound man could jump off a roof and walk on walls. The police could only watch him escape. The next second, the police officer was unharmed, but he wasn't Deadpool. He was dead. His name was Nick, and he was a police officer. However, he accidentally fell to his death while on duty. The next moment, Nick woke up, but a vortex appeared in the sky and sucked him in. Instantly, Nick found himself in an office. Across from him sat a woman. The woman gave Nick two choices: either become a police officer in hell or face hell's judgment. Nick thought about it. He didn't want to keep working after death, but the woman offered him a condition he couldn't refuse. She took Nick to the police station. They happened to encounter a troublesome ghost. Several police officers couldn't stop him. The next moment, the handsome cowboy became Nick's partner. He took Nick into the bathroom. After flushing the toilet, they arrived in the human world. Nick first attended his own funeral. Seeing his tearful wife, Nick walked toward her, but his wife seemed to have lost her memory and didn't recognize him. The cowboy explained to Nick. It turned out that in the eyes of others, that's how they appeared. Then the cowboy took Nick on a mission. The two knocked on the door. The person inside refused to admit anything during the interrogation. At this point, the cowboy began to eat his takeout. The person grew increasingly uneasy, his body trembling. Finally, he revealed his true form. Nick pulled out handcuffs and bound the spirit to his hand, but the spirit tore off his own hand without hesitation. He swallowed the gold from the milk carton and fled. He then jumped off the 40th floor. The cowboy followed Nick and jumped down as well. Nick discovered that he wouldn't die from falling either. Nick attacked with his severed hand. He made the undead spit out the gold. Then the cowboy took care of the undead. The two returned to headquarters with the loot, but discovered that the gold seemed to hold a greater secret.